Okay, Sunday afternoon, the weather is fine, there's blue sky, a little bit of a breeze which is nice, and decided to try something different for a change, go somewhere new. We're down at Donabate Beach and hoping to walk the cliff walk all the way across to Portrane. Hoping because I think some of the walk may actually be closed due to landslip, so I'm going to see whether it's possible or not, whether it's possible by the eyes of the law and whether we just do it anyway or not. We'll see how we go, but this is Donabate, which is beautiful. Let me show you the coast. That's the path up ahead, and as you can see, crazy Irish people swimming in the cold water. Way too cold for us Australians. I think the water temp's probably, I don't know, 14, 15 degrees maybe. Apparently that's warm. Straight across there, I'm not sure if you can make it out, is Howth, which is where we ride our bikes. It's sort of the top of that's one of our local hill climbs. And then Island's Eye sort of just in front of it, but you can't make it out as an island. Silhouettes over there are the Wicklow Mountains, which are obviously just further on from Dublin. And this old structure here is what's called a Martello Tower. And they were built when they were worried about invasions from the way back, so Napoleon times, I think. Anyway, a little Irish history lesson, and let's see how the walk goes. Okay, just a short walk down and we have already hit another beach. Let me show you. So again, just a short distance from Donabate. Very, very popular, as you can see, and very nice. That island is Lambay Island. You've most likely seen it in heaps of my photos. I'm fairly sick of that island in a way. But little known fact, there's some wallabies that live on that island, so it's sort of a bit like Australia. They got offered them from the Dublin Zoo when the wallabies, I guess they had at the zoo, had lots of babies and they didn't need that many, and there's a family, because it's a privately owned island, and a family of animal lovers, and they were offered whether they would like to have some wallabies, and they said yes. So there's a little community of wallabies over there. I'll show you it again. There it is out there, and this is just another section of Donabate Beach. It's awesome, and it's something all around here, around the coast and island, and inland as well, as we saw on our ride, are all the wildflowers here, so I'll show you. See? So beautiful. There's just open meadows of like daisies and yellow flowers. There's a massive Irish bumblebee here. It's just flown away, typical. But yeah, just all just growing wild here, which is stunning. And there's a big push to help pollinate and save the bees. And every time I'm near the flowers, there's always huge bumblebees here. So I think it's working, which is pretty cool. Over here, we don't know what it is, so I'll try and find out online and maybe add it to the video. Massive sort of complex with red bricks, and there's even like a bell tower and everything, which is quite cool. So not sure historically what that was for. The path ahead is beckoning. But yeah, here's all these lovely coastal daisies. Just a nice bit of brightness, and look at that. Now this is as rare as hen's teeth. Cloudless, clear blue skies, and it's probably, if I hazard a guess, it's, I don't know, high teens, maybe 20 degrees. It's beautiful. Okay, probably about a kilometre in, and maybe a kilometre and a half, and we're nearly there already, which is a bit of a spin out. But have a look at this. These daisies are just everywhere. Look at them. You can, those who own daisies or have ever smelt a daisy, the air smells like daisy. I know that sounds really bizarre. And then, little test my filming, I've no idea, but you might be able to see a big bumblebee that's almost as big as a daisy. And it's just like a big magic carpet all the way along these cliffs. There's also this beautiful old stone wall, and think this part of the path that we're walking on is a new section because the old path has fallen away dramatically to the sea. So this is the old path just down here. It'd be awesome to actually just scooch along and see what it's like. We've actually ridden to the other side of this wall on the bikes before. But yeah, look at that. A beautiful little sort of sheltered bay. And yeah, Lambay Island out to there, which is quite beautiful on this lovely day. Okay, out on the history trail once again, and I'll just walked a little bit inland from the little bay that I was standing at before. And this here that I'm going to show you, it's funny, islands dotted with all these old structures, and to a degree I'm not yet desensitized to them. I still like seeing them and thinking about what sort of history is within them all. I'm not at the another bloody castle, another bloody church stage just yet. This is an awesome little grain field just right near it, but you can see that tower there, and it's funny, you look at it and it could be like, you know, 1,000 years old, but I have read about the history of this and it's actually not as old as you think. It was a lady who got it commissioned for her late husband or something, and it was built as a replica to look old. It's still, I'll flash it up on the screen and find out how old it actually is, but I have a feeling it was built in like the late 1800s, so 19th century. But anyway, it sits proudly just above this crop, which, gosh, Farmer Bella coming out here, I think is triticale. Someone wants to correct me, feel free. But yeah, it's sort of nice. It's funny, these sort of colours here always remind me of Australia, as opposed to like the, you know, almost iridescent green I've been used to seeing in the grasses all around here. But there's the Irish Sea, so you can see we're not too far from the sea there. And as I pan around, there's a sort of Howth head straight across. And where we live, it's probably hard to see in the sun, but we are literally straight across the way in Malahide there, so not too far. We've sort of jumped the train one stop over to get here. But yeah, okay, here I am just a little bit further into what I think is the triticale field. Look, it's either triticale or wheat or maybe rye, but I think it's triticale. It's pretty cool. Straight line down to the coast. Surely can't be too far from being harvested either. Okay, I'm back. I'm now on the other side of the wall, which technically I'm not sure if I'm meant to be here or not. Who knows? It's Ireland, and unlike Australia, they sort of put warning signs up, but people just do what they want anyway. But yeah, as you can see, so danger, walkway structurally undermined and may collapse. I don't know. It's not a very rough day today, so you're probably okay for a little bit, but the outside doesn't actually go for too much longer here, so I think we'll probably just stay on the inside bend anyway. It's the safety freak in me coming out. But yeah, you can see here that beautiful bay, and I'm not sure whether the camera will be able to pick it up, but there's beautiful sort of purple wildflowers down all the way down to the water's edge. And again, what a spot to go. It's just a pity the water temperature is just a bit cold, and like nobody wears wetsuits here either. Like it's, you know, it's like bikinis and everything, and it's just like, if this was back at home, you'd be freezing in like an 8mm steamer. And it's not that the air temperature is that warm either. Like it's a beautiful sunny clear sky day, but seriously, it's maybe 19, 20 degrees, which I've learnt is summer weather here in Ireland. But yeah, you dip in the water and it's cold pretty quick. Okay, I've decided it's safe enough to walk on the cliff path. If you don't hear from me again, it wasn't. There's a boat coming back from one of the day trips. They run whiskey tours over on Lambay Island. My goodness, are they hideously expensive, like 1,200 euros for a 4-hour tour. something to do with it being exclusive. The Malloys will not be going on that tour. Walk down from the cliff path, down some rocks which pretty much go all the way down to the sea. I won't be cliff diving, but yeah, it's pretty magic here and really quiet. Obviously not many people come to this particular part, especially when there's more sandier beaches and stuff just a little bit along the way. But yeah, it's great. There's the path there. Straight across the way is another Martello Tower in a very aptly named bay called Tower Bay, which is, yeah, a beautiful spot, probably one of my happiest, beautiful, most nicest spots here in Dublin, on North County side. Beautiful rocks, and yeah, it's always nice when you sort of feel like you've got it to yourself. It's a great spot for a little picnic. Here we are at the final stop, Tower Bay. The walk is really easy. There's a short section on the cliff tops which, you know, closed off, but realistically is dead fine. And for the most part is fairly flat. Like in terms of cliff walks, obviously the Bondi Cliff Walk is a lot more stairy and a lot higher cliffs, whereas this is really just a flat sort of path. But I'll show you the bay here, which is one of my favourite spots. So yeah, it's beautiful. There's people who are about to do a bit of bouldering just down there on that rock down there. And again, beautiful day, so no shortage of people enjoying the water, enjoying the sun, probably enjoying an ice cream somewhere. I know we will be. And there's the tower, Lambay Island, and a yacht. So yeah, from Tower Bay to Portrane to Donabate Cliff Walk, I'd do it again. It's a good place.